Hello, this is Ayron Jones for Guitare Xtreme Magazine, the one I'm holding right here. Excellent. With the picture of Kiss on it, by the way. Yes. So I'm going to be playing a couple tunes for you here. A couple riffs, some of my own stuff, and then some stuff I just use while I'm playing guitar solos and whatnot. This first one here is it's from my tune called Take Me Away. Take Me Away is a really interesting tune because it actually it breaks apart a really simple chord into an interesting and complicated structure. So yeah, it takes a really complicated, well, a really easy chord, which is on an E minor chord here. We take that, we break it up. So I'm starting here on the open D string, and I'm gonna basically hammer on, or you can pick onto it, but I'm gonna play open E to open D to the E, which is on the second fret of the D string, which would be. I'm going straight to the open E on the low E string. Except here I'm using the power chord or just E flat, or I'm sorry, the E minor chord. So. Those two chords are interesting. Okay, so this is what I found. I had to look this up, by the way. Is that those two chords? So that first chord there is actually a C major 7. Pretty. What's also known as C major 7. So a D6 sharp 9 add 11 or something like that, something crazy. But it's like a tune all together. It gets interesting right here. So the change of the song is it's a C suspended 2, D suspended 2, C, F sharp major. So the change is. That's Take Me Away. That's in a nutshell. So that was Take Me Away. Let's see this next tune here. What's another good one? Oh, Supercharged. Excellent. So the tune itself is actually if you played in the standard, it would be A flat. The guitar is tuned down a half step though, so. It's not quite in A flat, but we'll reference the tunings in the key and the original tuning. So it's starting on A flat. All I'm doing here is I'm using my thumb. So I'm a thumb over player. I'm not sure if many people know what a thumb over player is, but and there are different ways to play power chords. You can play a power chord like this. I choose the Jimmy way, which is the thumb over, where I use my thumb on my root note, and then I use my ring finger. My power chord into that. So I'm starting out. So essentially, all I'm doing there is I'm grabbing a bend. So I'm not really like the most classically trained individual. So sometimes I'll reference things and it won't sound right, but we'll get there. You know, it's basically like an A flat, like a pentatonic, and all I'm doing is grabbing a bend off the G string and going into the chord itself, which would be C sharp to B, basically. So. E major. F sharp major. So all together, what that was. So I'm going into the change there. The change of the chord is it's A flat minor into F major to B major. I invert that chord. So I take the bass note and I invert it. So going back and forth between the C sharp and the B. So I'm a big fan of playing in the pentatonic modes, although sometimes I'll venture off into other stuff. I think one of my favorite little pentatonic skills or tricks is to almost grab like a Jimmy C. Ray Vaughan thing. I think you guys can recognize. So it's one of my favorite modes to play in. Typically, when I solo, I try not to think too hard about what I'm playing or how I'm playing it. I try to go with what the song feels. In this instance here, I'm grabbing this B string. I usually like to in the pentatonic and the blues modes because those are the ones I think that really can express themselves the most. Sometimes. All right, so this is from Killing Seeds. This is in a drop D tune. I love this one. This is cool because this song was kind of written by myself and a cat named Dave Bassett who wrote a song, fight song. He wrote X's and O's. And when I was sitting with Dave, when he thought of me as an artist, he kind of thought of me as kind of this Jimmy character who was kind of taken to beyond. And he came up with these riffs that kind of sat in between almost like Foxy Lady and like Hey Joe mixed with like some Soundgarden shit, So it came out sounded really interesting, all right? So the riff is. It's a D7 sharp 9. That's that Hey Joe part right there. Here comes the Soundgarden part right. It goes. That's the composition of that song. It was like, it's one of my favorite songs to play live just because it composes all these different styles and backgrounds and it kind of meshes them all into one, So yeah, that's one of my favorites though. And it was cool because at the point I hadn't written too many songs in drop D, And so when Dave came with this idea, I was like, pish posh, only real guitar players playing standard, how could you? Yeah, hey, what's up? It's Ayron Jones, and I'll catch y'all next time. Hopefully you guys pick up on my guitar lingo, even though it's not the standard lingo. It's right here. I'm right here with Guitare Xtreme Magazine, featuring Kiss on the cover. And I'm Ayron Jones. It's been an honor and a pleasure to hang with you. You can catch me on July 23rd, opening for the Rolling Stones. I'll catch y'all next time.